welcome back to Brick by Brick. I'm Sam Lyman, and today we're going to be talking about how you can sell your LEGO minifigures and LEGO pieces individually. So when I first started investing in LEGOs, I wanted to earn a little more money than I was making from buying and selling sets. So I went to my giant LEGO bucket, as most LEGO fans have, and dumped it across the floor and spread it out and went through it and found all of the cool looking at the time unique minifigures I could find. And sometimes even the boring ones are going to be worth a good amount of money. So I went through, got a bunch of minifigures, and then I went to eBay and checked the price of similar minifigures or the exact same ones, and got a rough estimate of how much I'd be able to sell them for. From then on, you have a few options. You can either sell them individually, or you can sell them by theme. So what I did is I had a bunch of LEGO Star Wars figures, so I sold those collectively. I had a bunch of the Secret Agents theme, I think it was, that I sold collectively, and some LEGO Chima sets that I sold, not sets, minifigures that I sold collectively. So you can either do it that option, but a few times I did decide to sell the minifigures individually. If they were the big figs, like if I had a Hulk big fig or a Thanos, I remember I sold one of those. So that can be good but it may be a little harder to sell individual minifigures unless they're really unique, because people may not want to buy them unless they're a really unique minifigure. So that's two options you can help sell your minifigures. Obviously they're a lot easier to spot out when you're going through your LEGO collection, seeing what you can sell, but selling LEGO pieces can be a great option. Obviously you're going to make the most money if the set is still in its box and hasn't been opened. But if you opened it, you played with it, and then it's been sitting in a box for a year or two, that can be a great way to make a few extra dollars, is by going through there, selling your minifigures either collectively by theme or individually. But with pieces, it's a little harder. So I did this really just with mostly functional pieces, like stud shooters and things like that. I was able to sell a few of those because I had them sold collectively instead of individually. So it's going to be hard to turn a profit, especially if you're going through eBay, of just selling one stud shooter gun, because that's going to be worth maybe $1. And with shipping, even if they pay for shipping, it might cut into your profits a little bit, so you'll only be making a few cents. So I recommend, if you can, selling your unique pieces together, so it's less work, and you could just sell them all off at once. So when you're going through, find functional pieces. They can be great things to sell. Find pieces that are symbolic of the theme, like if you're a LEGO Star Wars fan and you've got a bunch of LEGO Star Wars sets and you have a ton of LEGO lightsaber pieces and handles, you can sell those collectively, and that's one way you can make some extra money from selling individual pieces. But overall, I recommend sticking to LEGO investing with sets that haven't been opened yet. But if you do find yourself in this situation, or you want to open the LEGO sets and play with them and try to sell them back a year or a few months later to help make some of that money back, it can be a great option. Thank you. This has been Brick by Brick.